Right now, we're living in an era where social media has pretty much taken over everything. And you might think having your own personal website kind of seems prehistoric. You have TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and God knows if you're familiar with my channel, how much I love YouTube. You may feel as though having your own website is kind of like the guy that still hands out business cards at networking events, just completely unnecessary. And if you're that person, please stop, I beg you. But what if I told you that having your own website is extremely valuable, if not more valuable than ever before? So in this video, I'm gonna walk you through why you still need a website in 2022. The first reason why you still wanna have a website is because of ownership. Think of your website like your own digital island. You can say and do whatever you want with little to any restrictions. You see, as you develop this website and create more and more content for it, more people will stop by your website to check out your content. All this traffic that you receive to your website, you own it. And it presents plenty of opportunities business-wise. You can place ads on your website, you can do affiliate marketing, you can sell your own products and services. Literally, the sky is the limit. Now, don't get me wrong, social media is great, and I definitely think everybody should be utilizing a social media platform in some capacity. It is an effective tool. However, you do not own it. So that means you are pretty much at the mercy of whatever Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube says. Ultimately, they can shadow ban your account if they do not like the type of content that you post, or even worse, they can kick you off their platform entirely and there is nothing you can do about it. So all that hard work goes down the drain. Another thing to think about is sometimes apps go away. So think of an app like Vine, or sometimes, popularity just dies down. Think of Clubhouse. At the end of 2020, everybody wanted to get on Clubhouse. It was a very popular app. Now, only 2 years later, no one is even talking about Clubhouse anymore. So you definitely want to think about the sweat equity that you put into these apps, and you don't want to put in all that hard work just for it to go away. And let's not talk about how many people get their accounts hacked. So just to keep it simple, a website ensures all the hard work that you put into creating high quality content never goes in vain, because your audience always has somewhere to find your content. The second reason that you definitely want to have a website in 2022 is that you're missing out on a lot of traffic for your personal brand or business. I want to give you some stats that are probably going to blow your mind. The first stat is search engines generate 300% more traffic for websites than social media. So that's Google, Bing, Yahoo. Either way, this stat is crazy, okay? The second stat is 68% of all online activity starts with a search engine. So the third stat is 70 to 80% of all users completely ignore paid advertisements. So let's break this down a little bit. This all boils down to very simple human behavior and how we all use the internet right now. Maybe things will change in the future. That kind of remains to be seen. But right now, most online activity starts with a search in Google. And honestly, it makes a lot of sense. Think about your own life. When you're trying to find a new restaurant that you want to try for the weekend, what do you use? Google. Or you're trying to remember, when your favorite team plays again. That's right, you use Google. So not having a website really puts your personal brand or business at a strong disadvantage. You are literally trying to fight your competition essentially with one hand behind your back, and you are more than likely losing out on a lot of additional revenue by not having a website. Now, the actual way to show up in search results for your website is utilizing SEO or search engine optimization tactics. Now, I will not be going over that in this video, but if you would like for me to create that video, just let me know in the comments down below. And if you're getting value out of this video, I would really appreciate it if you liked and subscribed. Now, if all the info that I've given you thus far is finally resonating in your spirit, I recommend starting your website with Bluehost. Setting up your website with Bluehost is extremely easy and straightforward, and not to mention Bluehost gives you access to WordPress, and WordPress is the most universally used website builder because of its thousands of easy plug and play templates, okay? It honestly makes you feel like the old MySpace days when you're creating a website. So if you would like to sign up and start your website with Bluehost, click the link in the description down below for a special discount. The third reason why you still want to have a website is because it builds credibility. People only do business with people that they know, like, and trust. People nowadays are just inherently skeptical, and a few bad apples have made it very difficult for people to trust anybody online. Having a professional website adds a level of credibility that really puts your target audience at ease and makes them feel a little bit more comfortable. So some good best practices that you definitely want to follow is that you want to make sure that your website is very easy to navigate and it has a polished and professional look. Also, you want to make sure that you keep your website up to date. If you know that you have pictures that are 3 or 4 years old, do a new photo shoot, take new pictures, or if you know that your website has an old design, redesign your website entirely. If you're creating blogs, make sure you're posting at least one blog a week so people know that this is an up-to-date website and that you're still in business. At this point, you know how powerful having a website can be in 2022. Let me show you how incorporating affiliate marketing onto your website or your social media content strategy can help you generate up to $247 a day. Click this video right here.